Good evening, I'm Shamika Neely. Indiana judges are handling the workload of more than one judge, according to a report released Tuesday. The state released its 2010 Judicial Service Report and revealed that Indiana needs about 597 judges, but only has 441. This forces judges to work at 135%. Chief Justice Randall Shepard says while the General Assembly has added about 100 judges over the last 20 years, he doesn't expect them to find enough money to add more judges right now. One of the largest map collections in Indiana, showing many of the state's cities as far back as the mid-19th century, has been digitized and is being posted online by Indiana University. Rachel Hartog reports.
Maps dating as far back as the 1870s find their resting place here, nestled into drawers and old binders, tucked into rows of bookshelves and filing cabinets at Indiana University's Herman B. Wells Library.
The maps are mainly used by historic preservationists, local historians, but also by environmental engineers, because they want to come in and find out what property was owned and what it was used for.
The Sanborn Fire Insurance maps document more than 300 cities in Indiana from the years 1883 to 1966. And researchers today can use these maps to study the changes and foundations of modern cities. Previously, maps have been available online only in black and white. The new digital maps, though, are available in color, which Malcolm says plays an important part in their meaning.
Color really means something. Like if it's a pink building, it means that it's a brick building. If it's blue, it's concrete. So having the color ones digitized and available is really important for a lot of research purposes.
While mostly researchers and scholars access these maps, Malcolm has noticed more and more people tracing their family history now that the maps are more widely available.
One family that donated some additional Indianapolis maps to us talked about being able to find where their house, where they were raised, because many of these homes have gotten old and torn down, and so they no longer exist. But you can trace your family history back and figure out where your family was at a certain point in time. It's almost like a mystery.
Although the collection has maps of Indiana into the 1960s, some still cannot be released online due to copyright protections. Malcolm hopes to have all the available maps linked to the library's website by early next year. For WTIU News, I'm Rachel Hartog.
About 1 million Hoosier taxpayers will be eligible to file their federal and state individual income tax returns for free using a new system unveiled Tuesday by the State Department of Revenue. The new system, called Indiana Free File, and the process begins in mid-January and replaces iFile.